G'day there mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Today we will be continuing the story of Final Fantasy 16. So in our last video we pretty much had our fight against Kupka. I can't remember his name. And not only did we take him down, we got a portion of Titan's power and cut his arms off. But it looks like the royalists, I think they are. I can't remember, but they ended up attacking the castle while Clive was busy fighting with Hugo. So yeah, we got Titan's power, got more questions, and it turns out that I think Sid's daughter may have just came to show up at the Hideaway again, and she is definitely a ball of energy. So with that being said, we got a bit to do. Let's get into it, shall we?
Come on, Otto. Cough up.
So yeah, she also pretty much just put Otto with the tab there. Poor guy.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain power.
Yeah, I think the guy is just
Should we be getting some rest soon?
so mid.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my neck to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see you now. Alright. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
Oh,
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
wow. Definitely a ball of energy. Just dodge straight into it.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Uh-huh. Well, let's have a chat with them, shall we? Oh yeah, this was the area that was blocked off before, I believe. Let's look the other way down there. It's a bit shorter.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
Kupka, that's his name.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
But I will say, Kupka is definitely going to be coming back and with a vengeance. Because, as they do say, it's the more wounded beasts that are the more dangerous.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
Okay, so there's going to be a lot of stuff.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Would be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
I guess payment and favors do apply sometimes. Especially with stuff of what she did for us.
Is it business or pleasure?
Let's see what you got. hunter's waistcloth.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Sorry about that, guys. Someone's at the door. Alrighty, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Okay. Oh, Tommy.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
It's all right.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Sorry again. Had to phone call my dad. Well, they tried to call him before, but didn't pick up until you know how it is.
Should be enough to keep us going.
Okay, Mr. Carpenter.
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Well, we can't get the head carpenter, but hopefully we can get the other guy to help. Now, before I do head off, and I forgot to do this, let's head back to Blackthorn and get this stuff upgraded. Kind of slipped my mind since I was talking to the old man. But then again, that's ADHD for you. I would ask you to go to focus on your mind, but as soon as Miguel pops in, you forget the last thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can agree with that.
Clive. So, what'll it be?
Grindstone. Okay. So we need the Living Bone and the Earth Shard.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay, let's upgrade the Hunter's Waistcloth.
Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do.
Oh, jeez.
Anything else?
One sec, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, anyway, guys, I'm back. Now, apparently, with the Hunter's Cloth 1, we need something called Urban Fury. Somebody tells me we're going to be getting there when we fight Kupka again. Just a guess. But yeah, it looks like we have to go with what we have here for the time being.
That it? Fine.
Holy heck, that blade looks... Truth be told, I don't think it'll be able to slice anything, but then again, don't tell Blackthorn that.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Just have to go back a fair bit to get to the well with that. Oh, shut up, computer. sooner my new desktop gets here, the better. And then I'll start setting
Should be
things up.
enough to keep us.
1 sec.
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. So naturally...
Well, it don't have to be me that, you know. That Bernard's as good a carpenter as you'll find, by all accounts. I reckon my old master would have preferred his work to mine. But we branded can't be.
Okay then. So about all that. Right, trade them off as rest. Although I probably should have checked in with the other guy before heading there, but too late now. So, again, is Tolga really Leviathan's dominant? Because that's what it's looking like. Especially with the way he lit up like that. Martha, hey. Got a favour.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Okay, why would you want to go to a ruin like that? Okay, Cressida is all the way over there. The Hand of Hyperion. What's that all about? I suppose we'll head over there and find out. I'm gonna have to go for a bit of a walk. Well, avoid the enemies if we can. Ah, jeez. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. Bring up now. Turns out we can only have a maximum of 3 Eikon abilities active at one go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out Garuda here for Tynan and give him a go. And yep, Tynan's been channeled. I say we're going to get about 3 more. Oh, Jesus. Those are some major skills. Yeah, I'm definitely going to upgrade Lightning Rod, because that is a definitely handy skill to have. Alright. I think I'll swap out upheaval for Raging Fists. There it is over here. We can't interact with it still. Maybe it's later on. I wonder what he's doing all the way out here. Ah.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
So my dad was getting some messages. Gonna have to cut the short in half, but I'll be back as soon as I can to finish it off. Okay.
This shouldn't take long.
No, it should.
Titan!
Nice. Alright, so it looks like there's a bit of a sweet spot going there, which means getting on the right time there. But yeah, I'm gonna have some fun trying out punishment skills. I mean, we've been using Garus for a while. And I'm gonna be sticking with Phoenix / Ilfried. And speaking of which, I think I'm gonna switch out for some of the Ilfried skills and give them a try. Get real. Sorry, I was trying to find the right buttons. up again. Nice hook.
Nice try.
Come on. There we go. Dragon Talon.
That should do it.
Okay.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Yeah, let's do that. However, I'm going to continue that very shortly, so I'll see you guys in a moment for you, but I don't know how long it'll be for me, so be back soon. Rightio folks, we are back, finally. So basically, this is about a few hours later. Oh, it's already late at night, birds. Why do you have to keep going on? Jesus. But yeah, this is about several hours later from the last one when I finished recording. So if I sound a bit out of it, I do apologize. Anyway, where were we? Ah, right, we need to head back to the Hideaway. But before I do that, let's have a look around the back area here for any chests. Never know. Never know. Those guys look pretty powerful.
Time to fight.
I don't know if we have a choice.
Stay down.
Yes. Them. Sorry, pals. I think we're going to be needing this a lot more than you right now. I literally swear, it's like every time I start recording, Dave starts squawking. Even if it's very, very, very late at night.
This won't be easy.
Closer up dragon. As soon as I get back to town, I'm going to buy some potions.
Nice try.
Oh yeah, that was close. And what do we get? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So why am I not surprised? No, that's not a chest. Right, let's head back. We still need to find that griffin, but I just don't think we can access that area yet. Alright, first before anything else.
Is it business or pleasure?
Business.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Thank you very much. Alright.
It's all right.
See if Minnie needs anything else from us.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Nothing at the moment.
All done?
For the time being.
How are you doing? Here you go.
Is there another news
Always
popping up?
something in there.
Yeah, it's just not at the moment. Okay.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Okay then. Let's see what kind of soul she stirs up for us.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
And now side quests start popping up. I might as well see what they are. One's in the infirmary and the other one's over here. I'll check the one down there first.
Here. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
It's always risky business with that kind of work, isn't it? Right then. Let's go check in on Jill and pick up that other side quest.
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Why do we get the feeling there's more to those brands than just like ink being tattooed onto their faces? Is it enchanted to... I don't know, I'm just taking wild guesses here. It will still have to be something I have to look into.
What's everyone whispering about?
Anyway, this is what Gav has about Torgal here. After that, we'll start heading down and doing those side quests. But I think we'll probably have to start doing those in the next episode. But we'll see. We'll see.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Okay, so the theory I had about Torgal being Leviathan's dominant was blown out the window. But in other words, he's pretty much Shiva's guardian. Which actually does make a bit more sense, since we saw before that he said it was the blood of Fenrir.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Excuse me.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Let's go and ask her. Dungeoneering.
I think I'll wait till it's away.
They're calling her boys a dungeon? Wow.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Why are you just standing there?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Okay.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron?
What?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Oh my god. What the heck is he doing here? And meanwhile, to inside.
Dhalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
whether Bella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
She's manipulating somewhere. If not, she's...
What is Uncle Byron doing here?
If
Only
anything,
one way to find out.
she's pretty much just trying to manipulate everything to make sure that only Olivia gets the throne. I'm always doing nothing but scheming. But I can definitely see that Dion there has a lot of doubts. Not only that, it seems the Holy Radiance wants nothing more than bloodshed and more bloodshed. He doesn't really care for his people, just sees them cattle. So then again, I'm pretty sure you guys came to that conclusion yourself. Still pretty disgusted. But that's the Empire for you. Doesn't matter what Final Fantasy game it is. Every time there's an Imperial Empire involved, they care for nothing about war, conquest, just to watch the world burn, or until they can get their own way.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid, of course.
But anyway, that's enough of my ranting. It's going to have to be for today's video. It's going to be pretty late, and I've got quite a bit of editing to do. So that's going to do it for me, people. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do remember to hit that like button. And also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and show support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. With that being said, I better get going. Still got one more video I need to do. And it's getting very, very late. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care and have a good time.